Hello everybody, welcome to hopefully the first of many Photoshop tutorials. I am trying to jazz up the channel a little bit and also trying to do a bit of a comeback because obviously I took 2 months off, and seeing that my birthday has just happened, as well as the fact that I am now officially been on YouTube for 5 years, can you believe it? I have decided I'm going to celebrate in a unique way by showing you guys a Photoshop tutorial. What are we going to be photoshopping? My desk. So this desk area that you've come to know and love is going to be our target for today's video. Let me just turn the light on here. So as you can see, I have officially taken the photo. Now we got to get the photo sent over to my computer. So a lot of people plug their phone in and port the photos off of their phone that way, but what I did was I emailed it to myself. There's my email right there. And now I'm going to press download. Maybe I have to press it again. Here we go. So now that I've opened up Photoshop, I have to go to my downloads page after I click open. And I'm going to find the file that I downloaded right here. So I'm going to click on it, and it should make a file out of itself. Now comes the editing part. So we're going to do a right click here. We're going to hit convert to smart object. One of the things my professors have taught me is converting things to smart objects keeps them at their high quality. Otherwise, if you try to resize them, they look all pixelated. Now we're going to go to image. We're going to go to adjustments, and we're going to start by upping the contrast. The contrast right now is just at 0. We're going to bring it all the way up to 100. You can see the blacks have gotten darker, the whites have gotten brighter. Now that that's out of the way, our next adjustment we're going to use is the hue and saturation tool. We're not going to touch hue or lightness, but we're going to touch the saturation and bring it all the way up. Now you can see there is a lot more emphasis on the color. One of the things my classmates have often complimented on me about is my vibrant use of color. Speaking of vibrant, that's our next thing we're going to use. We're also going to up the vibrance all the way up to 100. Okay, there we go. We now have 3 smart filters. Now we're going to add the big filter here. This is the one that makes the picture pop. We're going to click on the word filter, filter gallery, and it's already got it set for me, but we're going to try the cutout filter. I'm going to zoom out and show you what the picture is going to look like. That's a little too far. There you go. As you can see, that is what it looks like with the cutout filter. But I really do not like the color scheme of it, so we're going to hit OK, and we're going to do some fixing. So now we're going to do some more playing around. We're going to do some color balance, and we're going to fix the colors on here. I'm going to move this up so you can watch the colors change as I toggle with them. The midtones are like this color here. That's a midtone. It's not quite dark. It's not quite bright. But I want to add some blue colors to it. So the midtones are going to have the color blue. And I think I like that. I like the highlight colors. I think they're pretty good. Maybe just a little smidge on the change there. Shadows, though, I'm thinking more of a reddish color just for some contrast. And I think that's a little too much. Let me just mess with the midtones again a bit more. All right, there you go. That's an edited photo of my desk using all those filters that I just showed you. I'm doing a lot of this kind of style for my digital imaging class because it really is honestly one of my favorite styles for the class. It's an interesting Photoshop filter, and I'm so glad we've been introduced to these. But that's just a bit of the basics on how you can do something like this. So whenever I get down to it a bit more, maybe I'll show you guys some more Photoshop tutorials in the future. I am very excited to share with you a lot of my artwork.